What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So many of you have been emailing me like crazy to discuss one Senator Sandra Mack. From what I understand, she is a young senator that's in the Rhode Island District 6, originally from Georgia, but she's been living there since 2012. I believe that she is also an Ivy League graduate, and she was elected to public office in 2021. So kudos to her. I mean, listen, she's more accomplished than I am by that age, and I don't have a problem with it. The issue has to do with her twerking on TikTok and asking for votes. Okay, it was a 9-second clip. I mean, I can't show the video here because it will get demonetized. But you see what the issue has been, and so many people are talking about this lady. She's openly lesbian. And I mean, obviously, I'm trying to tread lightly, but you get my point. All right. Now, I want to just talk about this before I get into the lesbian stuff and all the other crap that's gonna I'm talking about today as far as her actions. But what I want to deal with is, if you are running on a public platform, then what are we dealing with your issues? I'm not even dealing with, what your sexuality is. I just don't care. I don't care if you have a tattoo or you're twerking. But you've been elected by the people to make some changes and things like that. What are you doing that is going to empower the district of the constituents of where you live? That's the fundamental question that I want to get to. I'm not even dealing with Democrat or Republican or anything like that. My fundamental question is to what are you going to do? Because you're asking people for a vote, or you want them to vote you into something or to keep your position, and I understand that you're gay or queer. It doesn't matter. Tim Cook is also queer, but he's running Apple, the best company most likely in the world. Productivity is going up every year. What do you do for your constituents that they should vote for you? What are the policies that they're going to have? How do people benefit? What is your plan for infrastructure? What is your plan for tax alleviation or the distribution of wealth? These are the things that we're talking about when we're talking about politics. Okay. That's what I would want to know if I'm a constituent in whatever district you represent. But you're not talking about that. You're talking about you're twerking upside down, and then you want somebody to vote for you. And of course, people are not going to feel, they're going to feel bad about it. So she wants to be unaccountable for her decisions. She said something to this point. Damn, twerking upside down really makes the conservative unhinged internet accounts pop off on Monday. Can be media cover any policy wings had by the youngest black state senator in Rhode Island? Can the media also cover the 10 plus bills I sponsored that the RI Senate never scheduled for a hearing? As a black queer woman, you all should know the answer. It's no. Let them carry on their narrative. Me, I'm going to be joyful, free, and unbothered. Well, that's not the case. We're not dealing with the other stuff. That's an ad hominem. It's against the argument. Obviously, you did get elected. You got elected for those bills that you're trying to do. You on a beach twerking upside down has nothing to do with public policy. It has nothing to do with public policy. You being black or queer, and I noticed that with liberals, those things always come up. I'm black and I'm queer. I mean, do you want a cookie for both those things? Because I'm also black. I'm not queer, but I'm black. That doesn't matter, because you have people that are queer that are exceptional at what they do, and the sexuality is not what we're talking about here. We're talking about productive. Tim Cook is the CEO of Apple. He's definitely gay. Does he have to say I'm queer? No, he's Tim Cook. He happens to be gay. but he is a fucking excellent CEO. Why does it always come back to sexuality or race when we're talking about your productivity as what you do at your job? You're only saying that because you're under fire. And people have come after you because what you don't understand is you embarrass many other ladies who would love to be in that position. And you are upside twerking. What you're trying to tell people, whether you know it or not, is that black women tend to be more sexually provocative, promiscuous, do anything for clout. Okay? That's what you're doing. You're promoting a stereotype that if you elect blacks into office, this is what they do. Okay? This is what they do. They're going to behave in the same way as idiots. You're feeding to that narrative. And then when somebody criticizes you, it's it's the same thing. Then we want to get mad when D.W. Griffith made The Birth of a Nation. Okay? And what was that all about? Well, what happened if blacks run the country? Oh, it'd be like fried chicken. Oh, it'd be buffoonery. It'd be a circus act. You would call that racist. But that's what The Birth of a Nation said. They said that if you let blacks get into office, they would do these things. Now, fortunately enough, we have blacks who don't do those things. But you're adding to the stereotype. You're making it more difficult for blacks who are queer and black as a whole by how you're acting. If you're intellectual, act like it. Now, if you want to twerk on your own personal page, which still as a public official, you probably shouldn't do that. But it's on your own time. But once you have intersected both of those at the same time, people are gonna call you out like that. And your response is to get mad at them. So you're unaccountable. Not only will you be unaccountable for that, your performance, if anything happens in the government, you select her, more unaccountability. More accountability. And this is what you expect. I mean, let's just be honest. I don't care whatever her sexuality is. But you expect that people want to work with folks like this in the black community? Is this what Black America got to offer? Is this what the new black is about? Chicanery? Buffoonery? Dumbfoundedness? And you want people to take your group serious? Imagine the Asian lady doing that. Imagine that. Imagine it. The Jewish lady doing that. Imagine it. And really, it's deceit. It's deceitful because you're undermining the intelligence of African Americans in our country. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.